Welcome back to the channel. I'm Drew, and today we got something new. I came across this on Amazon, so if this is older, don't fault me because I was looking for a new controller. So we have the Razer Wolverine V2 Chroma. I believe there's a V3 out, but I got the V2 because it was cheaper and it was on sale. And the controllers that I usually have, the Xbox series, whatever's, I don't even have one over here. There's one up here. There's a carbon black Xbox one up back there. After a while, stick drift. So I'm trying to see if this could help me out with that. And can your boy win in Marvel Rivals? Can he win some games? Can I rank up, please? Let's check it out. Let's unbox this thing. It is a USB-C, which is good. Oh, this is really nice packaging. Nice cushions everywhere. It feels very, very nice. This is very close to my Xbox X controller. It has texture. So you can see the texture right there. So nice, comfortable in your hands, and it has these little triggers at the bottom. It has all the triggers at the bottom actually, so you don't have to use the bumpers up here. It actually has six buttons, 4, 5, 6, yeah, 6 buttons. Triggers, shoulder buttons, and then 2 more. Can you hear that? And then we have the M4, M5, M6. I mean, if I was playing a computer game, I'm pretty sure I can map all these to that. But we got the standard menu buttons, screen capture button, upload button right there. Power button in the middle, A, B, X, Y. Can you hear that? The D-pad, it's like a little click wheel. It does say it come with extra thumbstick, so here's an extra thumbstick. My nephew, he has an Elite controller and he uses the high thumbstick. I can't do that. And we have one rounded mushroom top. If you see that mushroom top. Ooh, yes. Oh my gosh. This might be a 6-foot cord. Nice braided Razer cord. It's a USB-A to USB-C. So it goes right into the Xbox. I don't think it has a USB-C on the Xbox yet. And then you have the instructions. Got a couple stickers for y'all to look at. I don't know if I'm gonna read the instructions actually. I might need to read the instructions so I can get the color on here. I'm just gonna see how it feels to play. So it has locks on here, so I don't have to do a full pull on the trigger. Just lock it. It's a half pull. I don't know if you can see it, the difference. Let me try to do it again. I'm gonna unlock it, and you can see how far that goes down. I'm gonna lock it now. See how far that goes down? I think that's an advantage. Faster trigger pulls. Let me go set this up. You can see what it looks like. Now, if I come back in a different outfit, you know I've been playing for a while, and we're gonna get back to it.
Right now, I'm downloading the Razer app to set up the controller on the Xbox. You can just download it from the Microsoft Store on the Xbox, and it pops right up and it comes up and finds what you're looking for. It's telling you all the things that you can customize, and I'm adjusting the sensitivity of the clutch which is like a focus mode. This is a pro level type controller, so you can really fine tune it and slow down the tracking and adjust the motor vibration. So I'm doing that, and the lighting effects you can actually change. It has, I don't know, 16 million colors that you can go through. So there's a lot of customizations that can happen here. Look at the button layout right there. You can name these different profiles. So I named this one a Rivals profile. It is basically the default the settings with tuned up sensitivities for moving and strafing and looking. Actually, you know, can't shoot what you can't see. I'm going to the settings in the game and turn up the look sensitivity also. So I have it turned up twice in the controller itself and the look sensitivity. It was actually, when the cursor slowed down, it was actually looking at that focus sensitivity. So I'm just jumping around, just trying to get the feel of the controller. But I'm gonna skip over to a different game. I'm gonna switch over to the new Doom mode and have gameplay with the controller showing. Again, this feels a lot different, and don't judge me on my game skills, because new game, and I'm trying to learn how to play Black Panther, which is a fun character to play. I just suck at him. So but yeah, this, you can see I'm pushing all kind of buttons everywhere, just trying to make sure that I can get the feeling of this controller. Granted, on top of this is a new controller and a new character, so don't judge me, please. But it feels, you just have to get used to the feel of, this controller versus an Xbox controller. It was hard for me to actually get used to the PlayStation 5 controller that I had, or PlayStation 4. I had a PlayStation 4. It was, the controllers were just so new to me because I was used to, first of all, a Nintendo controller, 64. And then going to Xbox for so many years, it's just the feel of that controller is second nature. So getting used to anything else, just the intricate movements of the joystick and the feel of the buttons, the clickiness of the D-pad. It's not bad. It just takes a little bit getting used to, like, okay, this doesn't feel normal to you, but the buttons all interact the same way. I was not using any of the, I think I did have the trigger locks on, so I wouldn't have to push the trigger all the way down. And that's a totally different feeling as well. Like, you just clicking and I'm pushing as hard as I normally do on the triggers when I don't have to. And the placement of the, I don't even know what that button is. The menu, that's not the menu button. I think it's the menu button, but it's actually a button in the game to go through those little portals. So the placement of that is really poor for this game, particularly because you use it as, I'm trying to use it as an escape route. And I literally have to reconfigure my brain and be like, oh, this button is way over here.
What's the verdict? I believe this is a very capable controller with lots of options for configurations and customizations. It's very cool looking. I'm not looking down all the time to see the colors as I'm gaming, but when I do glance down and I see a little color behind my fingers, it don't hurt. If you had a controller cam, this would be an excellent addition to your stream. Also, I do like the feel of it. I do like the feel of these buttons. The controller itself feels excellent. I mean, mostly all the controllers nowadays have the same Microsoft. Let me hold it the same way. The same hand. Not the same hand, but the same way. This is the Wolverine, the Razer, and this is the Microsoft below. They all have very similar configurations, all very similar. The Microsoft controller, I don't know, just because I've played with these controllers for so long, and I mean, I'm going back all the way to the original, the OG Xbox one, the big bloated middle one. I think I still got that one upstairs somewhere. And this one is a little bit bigger and a little bit flatter, it seems like. I love the textured material on here. I believe if you're looking for a good replacement, save a little money, and have custom buttons on here, I'm not even using it to its full ability. I'm basically using it just to shorten my trigger pulls and be able to change out the tops without taking the whole controller apart. This is a good option. If you can get over that it's wired, it is wired. You can't play without. This is a dang near 10-foot wire. It has a lot of custom features, and you're not scared away by it being wired. Because really, you're sitting right in front of your TV anyway. It's 10 feet. It ain't those little short cords like we had back in the day. No one's walking in front of you while you're gaming. That rarely happens to me nowadays. Give the Razer Wolverine Chroma V2 a try. Until next time.